Resilience, to me, means being in touch with yourself, with the people around you, with your environment.
All right, everybody, welcome to our final class. Does everyone have their mental maps?
So the Better Together workshops were one of the biggest projects this year. We recruited 22 community members to talk about our hazards, our threats, our vulnerabilities, and how we can overcome those things.
What were our biggest successes with this? Helen?
But the person who stood out the most to me was the one whose black cat had somehow snuck into my house. And then I found out who owns that cat, and they have a ladder, which they told me I'm welcome to borrow anytime. So I'm like, yeah, ladder.
Cool, resources, ladder. What else?
To help people do that, we came up with this idea. We'll draw out the houses, the streets, and then put information about who lives in those houses, who has things like a generator. We're really trying to help people understand you need to be your own first line of defense, you need to be your own advocate. Hey, even though I'm really self-sufficient, I can't take care of myself in every situation.
It was through our connections with 100 resilient cities that we learned about the AmeriCorps program. And the resilience challenges that we face here are really directly related to climate change. In 2013, we had a major flood here in the city. It was days and days of rain. It affected every one of the streams and rivers and creeks that flow into Boulder County. People lost their homes and were really in dire need.
I was in my garden level basement. Water started gushing in through the windows. So I ran around desperately trying to grab buckets, anything I could. When a real crisis happened, I felt really lost, and I just don't want to experience those feelings again.
When people aren't ready, they often turn to the government to solve their problem. And the truth is that it won't be for several days until people can get individual help. And so we started thinking about how can we bring people together? How can we increase the ability of people to help each other be more resilient?
The idea of knocking on a neighbor's door is absolutely terrifying to me. How's it going? My name's Helen.
Hi, I'm Ian.
Hi, Ian.
Nice
But
to meet
what
you.
came out of it was a better relationship and understanding of what's going on in my neighborhood.
Our road was just completely destroyed. There's like abandoned houses along the road. They were just completely decimated by the flood.
So did you feel adequately prepared during that time?
As far as specific laid out plans, we haven't thought that far.
After meeting my neighbors, now I feel way better connected, and one of my neighbors was even like, hey, how can we continue this discussion? If we walk down the street this way, there's a church that looks like a really sturdy building.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
When the unexpected happens, hopefully you're resilient enough to handle whatever life throws your way.
Boulder County 911, what's the address of the emergency?
I take to heart what people are telling me, and then I can go help city government understand the perspective of some of our citizens.
Our program wasn't feeding the resiliency piece either because we didn't have time or know about it. Mackenzie's ability to go focus on it day to day has been beneficial to our community, and I know we've enjoyed getting to know her and understand resiliency better through her efforts.
How many people in this room can name now 8 of their neighbors? Put your hands up high. That's awesome.
Cities of Service has really helped the work that I'm doing here. Facilitation trainings, for instance. It made me feel more comfortable about getting in front of a big group of people, more confident about the work that I was doing and about my ability to do that work.
That's the biggest challenge that I hope that everyone takes to heart when they walk out of here is make your community more strong and resilient by just knowing the people that live next door to you.